Benedict Arnold is the American version of Judas Iscariot. But to be fair, we have to understand why Arnold betrayed the cause which he ardently supported during the first several years of the American Revolution. George Washington often found himself at odds with the Continental Congress over the system of promotions of his fellow officers. He was hamstrung by Congress because Congress controlled not only the purse strings of the war effort, but also controlled who would be promoted and who would not be promoted. And one of the reasons Benedict Arnold betrayed the country for which he fought so strongly for in the first several years of the war was because of the fact that he was not promoted to a position that he believed he deserved. Without a doubt, Benedict Arnold was George Washington's best, bravest, and most ablest battlefield commander. Arnold was the American hero of the American victory at Saratoga. Arnold, who at that time had been dismissed from command by the commanding officer of the Northern Department of the Continental Army, Horatio Gates, was sulking in his tent when at the most crucial moment of the battle, he heard gunfire erupt in the British redoubt held by Hessians. Arnold leads his men into the rear of the Hessian redoubt, and as he charges through the portal, a bullet smashes into his left leg, shattering his femur. After Arnold sustains his wound at Saratoga, and after he is no longer capable of having a battlefield command, Washington appoints Arnold military governor of Philadelphia. Now, Arnold always wanted to live in the lap of luxury. And as military governor of Philadelphia after the British occupation, Arnold fell in love with an 18-year-old flirtatious, beautiful woman, Peggy Shippen. She was the daughter of a Philadelphia loyalist. And Arnold began colluding with the British in 1779, letting the British know through all kinds of ciphering codes about the dispositions and the strategic implications of the Continental Army. And he was being stoked at this by his wife, Peggy. And when the opportunity arose, Arnold secured from George Washington command of the strategic point on the western bank of the Hudson, West Point, before it was the military academy. One of Peggy's paramours during the British occupation of Philadelphia by the British was Major John Andre, an adjutant of General Henry Clinton, the supreme British commander in North America. And it is with Andre that Arnold colluded to turn over to the British in 1780 the position at West Point. Unfortunately for Arnold, his plans unravel. Andre is captured by 3 Westchester County, New York militiamen. He is stripped, the papers are found on them, the militiamen realize that they've got something here, and the papers are immediately sent to George Washington, who is on his way precipitously to visit West Point at that point in time. When Washington gets to West Point, he realizes something is amiss. The guards aren't posted. The fortifications are a wreck. He's absolutely mystified as to what's going on. The papers are then presented to him, and when he looks at the papers, his face is crestfallen, and he turns to the Marquis de Lafayette and says, "Who can we trust now?" From that moment on, Arnold becomes a man with a price on his head. Washington orders Andre to be executed at this spot where we are in Tappan, New York, and puts a general standing order. Should Arnold be captured on the field of battle, he is to be summarily executed. Arnold will die in 1801 at the age of 60, a spiritually, financially, and emotionally broken man.